Good morning, church. Today I'll be giving a tribute to my late father. I'll be reading from the program. You can follow along on page 14 on the bottom left. It is difficult to put into words what you meant to me and to our entire family. From the time we were children, you dedicated your life to ensuring that we had the best of everything. You provided the platform for us to reach for our dreams and constantly pushed us to exceed our own expectations. I remember bringing my report cards home to you. Whether I had high marks, even straight A's, your response was always the same. There's room for improvement, or put in more effort. You always sought full marks, not out of pressure, but because you strived for excellence in all things and expected the same from us. You didn't just teach through words, you led by example. Your life was a masterclass in discipline, determination, courage, and self-belief. You left us with a roadmap on how to live a life of purpose, showing us what it means to be a figure of strength, generosity, and reliability. Our lives were filled with your nuggets of wisdom, sometimes delivered as stern guidance, but always rooted in love. Though I will no longer hear your voice, your advice and the lessons you instilled in me will remain my North Star. I will miss you terribly, and I wish we had many more years together. I promise to continue striving for the ideals you held so dear. You'll always be in my heart. May your soul rest in eternal peace until we meet again. I love you, Dad.
Thank you, Sandra. The second tribute will be coming from Tanya Jirongo.
Good morning, church. Initially, I had planned to read my tribute, but as I was actually coming here to Kitale, there was just a message that was really heavy in my heart, and it was mainly for my siblings, and I feel like it is in line with what like Dad would want. So here it goes. To my siblings. Dad was a man of the people. I think as the days go on, that has become increasingly clear, and we have shared him. We have shared him with Kenya, we have shared him with Uncle Amayo, we have shared him with one another, and it hasn't been easy because, of course, we're so many. But I hope as the days go by that you know that even as we grieve, that we are also sharing in grief. So you are not alone, we're all just together. And I know in the coming days, we will also share in laughter and joy, and we will share in success soon. And since we have become such experts at sharing, after 20 years plus, I was just thinking about this last night. I said, I promise you to my siblings today, before everybody that is here, that there is only one mom. we're no longer gonna use Mama so-and-so. For me and for all of us, we will just be mom. We will just be using mom. And I urge my siblings to follow me in this. The compass is broken. There is no longer north, east, south, west. There's no veil. There's no invisible barrier. Let's unite and let's continue in Dad's legacy and continue building his empire. And for me, I want you to know that we are the Jirongos, and as Kenya watches, let us unite and let this be a foreshadow of what awaits our nation. So I love you all, my siblings. Dad loved you all. And to my moms, we love you.
Thank you for that wonderful message, Tanya. I will now read the eulogy for Honorable Cyrus Shahalaga Hwa Jirongo, 1961 to 2025, a life lived to the full. Today, we gather not merely to mourn the passing of a man, but to celebrate a life that was lived boldly, fully, and without apology. We gather to honor Honorable Cyrus Shahalaga Hwa Jirongo, scion of the Tiriki, son of Kenya, a father, a brother, a builder, and kingmaker, and a force of nature. Cyrus Jirongo was born on 21st of March in 1961 in Virembe village, Shamahoho of Tiriki in Hamisi, to the late Paul Jirongo Shahalaga and Selina Ikonanga Jirongo. He was the 11th child in a family of 13, raised in a home grounded in Christian faith, discipline, and an enduring belief in hard work. Growing up on the edge of the forest block in Lumakanda, he learned early the values that would define him for life: responsibility, generosity, courage, and a natural instinct to lead. As a boy, watching heavy transit trucks rumble.
FOMO? We say no more FOMO. Not when you have happy hour. Scroll. This is huge! At only 19 bob for 1 hour or 45 bob for 3 hours. All you have to do is download and use my Airtel app or simply dial *544#. Always be in the know. Buy the happy hour bundle today. Now bado tuna grow. Airtel.
His early education at Lumakanda DEB Primary School, followed by Mangu High School, instilled discipline and confidence. But it was equally evident that his education would not be confined to classrooms alone. Immediately after high school, Cyrus made a defining choice. He entered the world of business entrepreneurship. It summoned him not as an option, but as a command, and he answered without hesitation. He understood markets intuitively. Where others feared risk, he saw opportunity. He built, expanded, failed, rose again, and built bigger. In the early 1990s, he transformed Kenya's real estate landscape by pioneering affordable, spacious housing for the middle class at a time when such thinking was revolutionary. Hazina Estate, Saika Estate, Kemri Estate, and Ongota Rongai stand today as physical monuments to his vision. Beyond real estate, his footprint extended across energy, cement production, logistics, finance, and later into African mining and carbon markets. Cyrus Jirongo did not merely participate in the economy, he helped to shape it. He believed that enterprise was not only about profit, but about dignity, jobs, and opening doors where none had existed.